dare you, Alpha, compare movement to the god of watches, Rolex, in the same video? Just chill, bro. Before you give this video a thumbs down, why don't you stop, take a deep breath, and give it a thumbs up? Did it work? Did you do it? Anyway, guys, today I am talking about movement. I'm also talking about Rolex in the same video because I have 5 reasons why, in my opinion, movement watches are better than Rolex. As you know, I refer to myself as a huge watch slut. I'm a slut. I can't help myself. When it comes to sexy watches, I'm a slut. This is the opposite of watch snob. Slut will bang anything, right? Doesn't matter. You're like, whatever. I think you're hot, I'm gonna do it. A snob will not. See, it's making sense. I'm a slut. I am a watch slut. I'll bang, aka wear, any watch that I think is super sexy and sick. And movement fits into that category because honestly, their designs are super sleek, they're sexy, they're sick, and I want to bang them. But I also like banging Rolexes and going a little high-end sometimes. Not everybody can bang high-end watches like Rolex because they're freaking expensive. The first reason, in my opinion, movement is better than Rolex is heritage. Rolex was started in 1905 by 2 gentlemen, Hans Wilsdorf and Alfred Davis. I couldn't find any pictures of Alfred. I couldn't find his Instagram, like you apparently haven't found my Instagram. What? Hans and Alfred were like, yo, we want to make dope-ass watches. And so they did, and they started a brand. They called it Rolex. A bunch of like mergers and acquisitions happened. They moved to Switzerland. They've been rocking it ever since. Movement was also started by 2 dudes, Jake and Kramer. In 2013, these 2 dudes were like, yo, we want sick-ass watches. The problem is that they were poor college kids, right? In 2013, they're like, yo, we can't afford to spend hundreds or thousands on a watch. So they start doing the research. They're like, yo, we think that we can actually change the game. And so they're like, well, let's do it. Problem, they didn't have any money. And so they're like, yo, we're millennials, Jack, we can do this. And so they went to Indiegogo and raised a few $100,000. Boom! They did it! They raised the money. Her story resonates with me so incredibly much. They wanted to cut out the middleman. They thought they could do it better. They wanted to use social media and this whole new internet thing in order to grow, expand, and dominate in the watch world. And guess what? They did. So, because Jake and Kramer are 2 dudes like me and like you that did something amazing, I'm gonna give the whole heritage nod and point to them. So now let's talk about the watches themselves specifically. Now, for quality, that goes to Rolex. You really can't beat Rolex in terms of quality, reliability. It's just an amazing timepiece. The materials that they use, the sapphire crystal, the in-house movement, it's amazing. Rolex, I love. In terms of reliability, these are not as accurate as a battery-powered or quartz movement watch. Movements are a more accurate watch. The other upside to a battery-powered watch, you take it off, you set it down for a few days, a few months, you pick it up, it's keeping perfect time because it's battery-powered. If you take a Rolex, because it is an automatic watch, off and set it down, it'll stop. And then you gotta change the date, you gotta set it again. But a lot of people do love an automatic watch because there's a craftsmanship about it. But that's one of the exciting things about movement. This watch that I am wearing is a new release from Movement. And guess what? Automatic. New Arc Automatic Series. Look at that. It's got a domed crystal. It is not sapphire, but it's still super hard and really retro cool. The back, you've got like a little window that you can see the inner workings of the automatic movement. This is a stainless steel case, little etching in there. The band is also quick release, 100% leather. This watch is 41 millimeters, and I gotta tell you, Movement, you're killing it with this. The movement in the automatic movement watch is a Miyota 821A movement. For those of you who geek out over movements, which you know is a really respectable, solid movement. It's just a workhorse. The third reason why Movement is better than Rolex is affordability. Rolex is around, this Rolex specifically is around $12,000. This movement watch, the automatic, they're at like $300, which is an incredible price point for the quality and the movement of this watch. But regular movement watches are much less expensive than that. Guys, if you want to check out any of the movement watches, I'll link to them down below. But here's the deal. The idea of paying thousands of dollars for a watch for most people is absolutely something they can't do or won't do. And so if you're into watches, like, you can sort of wrap your brain around it. But for people who aren't, like, thousands of dollars, give me a break. Few $100? Absolutely. The fourth reason why Movement is better than Rolex is accessibility. You can't find Rolexes right now. They've got something going on at the corporate level where they have squeezed production and are not releasing a lot of watches. And so what's happening is that none of these authorized dealers that are selling Rolexes, like even if you got the money and you're ready to throw it down, you can't get one because they're not sending them, they're not shipping them. And when you can find them, they're charging more than retail price. The whole backstory is they're trying to squeeze the gray market and all sorts of nonsense, but it's really kind of ridiculous and pisses Rolex collectors off, to be honest. Movement watches, you can find them, right? They're very available. They've got tons of them. And if you like one, you see one, you can buy it like that. Fifth reason why, in my opinion, Movement is better than Rolex, I'm going to call it the freak the out factor. Because if you lose $1,000, $5,000, a $10,000, a $20,000 watch, you're gonna freak the out. If somebody steals it, you're going to freak the out. A Movement watch, a few $100. Like, it's gonna suck and you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be like, damn, I can't believe he just jacked me for my freaking Movement watch. But it is pretty sick and sweet. You know, you're gonna be upset, but you can get another one. You lose thousands of dollars, you're pissed. Bonus reason number 6, variety. And what I mean by variety, Movement and Rolex both have a lot of different models, a lot of different designs. Because Movement watches are so affordable, a few $100, under a few $100 in a lot of cases, you can afford to buy a few different ones. And so if you like accessorizing, if you like wearing the watch just because you think it's badass, sick, and sexy and complements a dope-ass outfit, you can do that. A Rolex, you buy one. I am a watch slut. I wanted to do this video today because I hear so many people crapping on Movement watches or saying and saying crap because I promote them. I love Movement watches. I think the designs are sick. I love the owners. I love the story. I love everything that Movement represents. It's current. It's now. Does it have the history of Rolex? No, but honestly, I resonate with the Movement history a little bit better. And for most people who can't afford to wear thousands of dollars on their wrist, Movement is a super sexy alternative. At the end of the day, when it comes to watches, ready, here it is. I'm gonna lay it out there for you. If you wanna spend the money and you love Rolex, buy one. Screw everybody else. If you love Movement, you can afford one and want to buy one, buy it. And screw everybody else. It doesn't matter what anybody else says other than you rocking an incredibly beautiful, sexy, and badass watch.